Hey everyone, and welcome to Gardening with Ben. In today's video we're going to be potting up our tomato plants as they are ready for bigger pots. We purchased the tomato plants because my seeds didn't do too brilliant, and we're going to grow these in the polytunnel this year. We've grown them outside in the past, but I want to try them again in the polytunnel this year and hopefully get a bigger crop from them. We've got some sweet million ones, which are the nice small tiny ones, and we've also got some super steak ones, so they're the beef ones, so hopefully we can use them in cooking and in sandwiches as well. So we're going to get them potted up. We've been and got some compost for them, and we're going to plant these in flower buckets. These are the ones that you can get from Morrison's. They used to sell them, but I think they send them back to the shops now. I managed to get some more the other week as well. Sometimes it's cheeky just to ask, and sometimes they'll give you some, so it's worthwhile if you're needing some. Just make sure you drill some holes in the bottom so that they can drain, because you don't want them getting too waterlogged. So let's get our compost, let's get our tomato plants, and let's get these sown up. So these are the super steak ones which I've got. Hopefully these will be nice big tomatoes on these ones. Obviously we're going to plant these individually in separate pots and hopefully keep them watered throughout the summer period and get nice big tomatoes on them. They'll be fruiting all the way up to October, but steak ones take longer to ripen on them, so they need a lot of warmth to get them to ripen. That's why I'm going to grow them in the polytunnel this year. So we've got all the pots filled up with compost, all 10 of them. They don't have to be up to the top, but you can always top them up later on once they're growing, 'cause the compost will sink, as you know. When you water it, it'll all sink down, so just top them back up later on in the season with fresh stuff, so that it's feeding them continuously throughout the summer period. So now we need to get ready for putting his tomatoes in. So first, before we put his tomatoes in, what we're going to do is make a hole where we're going to put his tomato, like so, with your hand. And then we're going to add a bit of feed in there as well, just to give them that extra kick to get started. So I'm going to be using the fish blood and bone just to add a bit of food into there, as compost doesn't have much food in it these days. So we'll add some of that in to give them that kick start to get going. So we've just popped some in the soil where we're going to pop in the tomato. So we've just popped some in the hole where we're going to put the tomato plant, and then we'll just easily sit it in. So that's nicely easily in. Like I said, they're a bit floppy at the moment, but they'll soon start to come back up. So yeah, just cover that plant up with some compost like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put some more food just around the top as well, so that it feeds them. So there we have it, we've put some feed on it. If you get any on the plant, just shake it off, because you don't want it to be on the plant, because it can burn the plant and damage it, so just shake it off. So yeah, last job will be to water them. So we've got his label there, so we know which variety it is that we're growing as well. And there we have it, we've potted them all up, all 10 of them, all labelled up so that we know what they are as well. So yeah, we've just got to tidy his polytunnel up now to find somewhere to put them, because we've got that much stuff in here at the moment, absolutely loads. But yeah, let's get a tidy area. So there we have it, we've got all his tomatoes potted up and labelled and in a nice line. So when they get a bit bigger, we'll stick a cane in to support them, to get them growing up the cane, and hopefully they're taking this compost. But yeah, we've got to get it all sorted, and fingers crossed they'll start growing. They look a bit bad at the moment, but they'll soon perk up now they've been given some water. So I hope you've enjoyed that video. Make sure you stay tuned to see how well we get on with the tomatoes, and see if we'll get a good crop this year by giving us a follow. Until next time everyone, remember, keep smiling, keep shining, and keep gardening with Ben everyone.